Every miracle in the Bible did not arrive in one grand moment, but in faithful, ordinary steps. Today, I want to share a parable inspired by the book of Nehemiah, a story about a quiet widow, a broken city, and the power of doing one small thing every single day. Long ago, in a village resting near the shattered walls of Jerusalem, the people lived with fear. Their defenses were broken, their dignity wounded. Every day they passed the piles of fallen stones, wishing someone could restore what had once protected them. One morning, the village elders gathered the people. "Who will rise to rebuild our wall?" they cried. "Who will restore what has been torn down?" The crowd murmured nervously, until a strong young man stepped forward. His name was Barak, confident, powerful, admired. But then came someone unexpected, a widow named Mara, her back bent with age, her hands trembling. The villagers laughed. "Mara, you can barely lift water. How will you lift stones?" But she simply smiled and whispered, "I will carry one stone a day. God will do the rest." Barak began with ferocity. Every morning he hurled boulders toward the wall. He wanted results. He wanted recognition. His work echoed across the valley like thunder. But thunder, as we know, does not always bring rain. As the weeks passed, Barak grew tired. Some days he slept late. Some days he promised to catch up tomorrow. Soon, his stones lay untouched in a forgotten pile. But Mara, she climbed in summer heat, in autumn winds, in winter frost, in spring rain. Her steps never faltered. "One more stone today, Lord," she whispered. "Just one." Mara, however, climbed quietly. Soft footsteps, whispered prayers, one stone tucked in her cloth, placed with intention at the wall's base. One morning, a trumpet sounded through the village. The people rushed outside and gasped. The wall stood complete, every gap sealed, every breach restored, not by strength, not by speed, but by the widow who carried one stone each day. The villagers honored Mara. "You were not the strongest," they said. "You were not the fastest, but you were faithful. Your daily steps built what we believed was impossible." Barak lowered his head. He finally understood. Strength without consistency is like wind without rain, loud, but it cannot make anything grow. So remember this: whatever God has called you to rebuild, your life, your faith, your business, your family, you don't need to finish it today. You just need to carry one stone, then another tomorrow. And one day you will look up, and the wall will be standing.